trial testified. You saw two women fighting.
Play fake. Look at a
Two
pass.
men break up the fight. One man grabbed the other's arm. The other shot came and passed Yo. This is the English spokesman making back another edition of Urban Politics TV. TV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. And to come tap me in is Mr. DJ Vlad. Hold on, saying. Has decided to jump out there and give y'all a little demonstration display about desperate he is for attention, what level of car chasing he would go to go viral. Once again, we call this to go viral without trying mindset, and he lives upon at times when he wants to be the trending topic. He feel like he ain't got enough influence. He feel like he ain't a part of the conversation. He'll get on the internet and post stuff out there that causes the chaos. The capital C, controversy, chaos, confusion, and conflict. When it comes to blame, he needs a part of this mix. Now, the video y'all saw at the beginning is a video we had last year, right? They said that the driver had spoke and one of the security guards or bodyguards or somebody that was working with Kelsey that was Tory Lane's legal team and heard them confess about the shooting thing. That had happened already. Somebody had circulated that and it got big in the media again. So Vlad took this as an opportunity to play games and troll me, go out there and poke fun in it, but he never came out and said, hey, I'm joking, I'm trolling. He started going out there. He's paid by Rock Nation. He's been on their payroll. He didn't sign the NDA. He helped them hide his case. And the main one that went up, I have a confession. Rock Nation has been paying me to support me. They also paid off all the jury members to convict him. And they bribed the judge too. Jay-Z did a verse for his grandson's new album. They paid off Megan's doctor to lie about the bullet crack. She was never shot. The LA police are all on Jay's payroll, and it doesn't stop with LA. But you're not ready to hear that part. The Mexican guy who stabbed Tory, who they paid him to do that. You already know the answer to that. The three Supreme Court judges who denied Tory's appeal, all paid off by the Rock Mafia. Jay also paid Trump not to pardon Tory, even though it's a state case. Trump can only pardon federal cases, but knowing Trump, he likes to bend the rules. Jay wasn't taking any chances. I can't keep these lies secret anymore. If this is my last tweet, you know who silence. Now, if you go down on the clear, these tweets in this right here, he actually said, I'm seeing news reports that Kelsey's bodyguard came forward and said that Kelsey shot me, not Tory Lanez. The only problem is that Kelsey's bodyguard wasn't actually bodyguard the night of the shooting. His testimony is based on a conversation he claimed he heard. 98% of the field. This isn't going to overturn Tory's conviction. If this were actually true, Tory should have taken a stand and said. Also, the story doesn't match up with the jail call Tory apologizing to Kelsey. You're an idiot if you think that someone sent to jail is going to apologize to the person who put them there. And why would the shooter even do a jail call with the person who's being charged with that crime? And he also acknowledged that it was all news from back. But he left the other tweets up out. He started off by saying, hey, I got a confession to make. Yeah, they use Jay-Z, Rock Nation. Vlad's trying to be part of the conversation. This level of, like, following and how long he's been in hip-hop media, covering black urban lifestyle every day. You know that some of your audience is ignorant. You know that some of your audience believes whatever you put on, and you plan on their telling them stuff. It's quite disrespectful to them, even though some of them believe in certain things that don't make no sense at all. No matter how you feel about the case, no matter if you feel like that Jay-Z or Rock Nation play the role they did, whether you feel Tory did it or he didn't. For him to jump out there, he's somebody that's always said, to my understanding, I thought I've seen it on Twitter before, he felt that Tory did it, he felt that Tory shot him, and that's why Tory got convicted at the time. Vlad has always had that stance, to my understanding, after the trial. To my knowledge, I thought I'd seen him say it. But he went with this today, he seen it in that traction, and he didn't try to debunk it. As he's looking at this video, he's left it up there because he's getting a lot of traffic. He's clout chasing. He knows he's never going to get a Jay-Z interview. He knows Jay-Z don't interact with him. Jay-Z don't deal with him. He's most definitely knows that he's not the number one go-to guy in media right now when it comes to culture. said the song gotta be, all these other talk shows and sports shows that rappers and other entertainers have. They are most definitely the influence right now. They are most definitely the impact. New Black got more subscribers than dude. Of course, he been in the game more. That's suspected. Does he have his core audience that might be bigger than others? Yes, but it's non-impactful. He even showed y'all his hand last year when he jumped out there when they set it off and tried to make it seem like him to set it off was in a competition. This is my year, set it off. Set it off never responded, never got no type of interaction. He's mad that set it off didn't come through and do his interview. And set it off has the biggest interview on the internet ever. He feels like that should be him. He feel like I should be getting those haters there. Why are they all want to set it off? I'm over here stuck with 6ix9ine. Yes, I had a very big interview with 6ix9ine, then I did several others, but nobody in the culture cares. Nobody in the culture is watching. Nobody in the culture, when I say the culture, I'm talking about who this culture is about, the lifestyle. The everyday people in the black urban community of America. They're not talking about the 6ix9ine. That's not getting reposted everywhere. It's not getting reshared everywhere. You're not hearing about it in the barbershops. You're not hearing people talking about it in the circles. You're not hearing saying, hey, man, y'all see this
They is not getting back there like that, bro.
That's what even happened last year when they did the Thug interview with Big Bang. Other things that have happened in the game. Vlad is not making those moments like that, so he's looking for these type of moments now. Very clout chasing. It's very, I need some attention. It's very, hey, I'm making money, I'm successful, I'm already rich, but I know I don't have the impact anymore than everybody in my lane. So I'm gonna leave this up, have no type of journalistic responsibility or integrity, and I'm gonna talk like Jay-Z been paid me some money. Man, knock it off, dog. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm gonna have some stuff dropped on Patreon. I got an upload situation, but it's already stuff on there. I would probably just need to get up on there. I ain't coming Vlad in a while, and y'all know why. You know. I can't use the names that are actually the words that I use. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout to check it out. We'll have more situation like possible.
Niggas need it.
I think we got more coming up videos out there. One time, 6 months, they'll fit.
Rick Campbell here, Patriots Software's found I had multiple failed attempts before my first business success.
Still work to do. Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
You're telling me that you don't care that executives are all the time. You know what's over about that. Anyway, what do you think about this? I'm your best friend, but you never dress up like that for me. Because you haven't been in New York for 2 years, okay? And besides, you're my new bestie. He's my best bestie. Lord, that was just a friend. Baby, and he's just a friend with no benefits. Best friend, okay? And I'm doing anything for him, okay? Besides, why are you making such a big deal about this? Son of a door. Beautiful girl. You look like you're gonna go get your man. I mean, bestie. Bestie. You're annoying. Yeah. Totally meeting up. I mean, I can. That's a job. Sorry, that is completely. I mean, that doesn't really, I can, I told you I'm in a relationship, right? You're, sorry, Charles doesn't really have a girlfriend and still doesn't. Honey,
That was word, dude.
Tyler Perry changed the game because he can do 26 shows in a week. Wrap it up, boom. Give me my money. And he gets that's a filmmaker. He needs a studio to facilitate his writing, he might produce this, I'm writing this, I'm acting in this, so I got 5 movies.
Yes, AG. Oh, but I booked this dinner. 7, okay with you? I can't wait to get to know you better.
You gonna get this one. Because Marvel might say, hey man, we need to have your studio. We're gonna give you $14 million for half the studio. Yes. But isn't that what Fifty's doing it? Nobody gets no money to rip the hoop. But why? If it's a because they would have did it themselves. They was the one that started Atlanta.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion.
He's out of filmmaker. What if I told you I'm starting the music business in Flint, Richmond? I'm like, I'm like, fuck. It's my studio. We're going to put out records. Hey, what? What? You could have did it at your house.
Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Look, he's so good.
He takes this from inside 5.
The one thing I do give him know, I just don't see him wait so. All right, let me tell you this. All right, I've worked with him for a lot of years. Yeah. I think it's I'm not wasting no money. He's trying the business of wasting money. No, I am saying yes. But I see what he's doing. So what's the point? Building up inbound. It's smoking. It's like, flip farming. Like, yeah. It's like what we're talking about right now. Yeah. He's like the guinea pig. You think he made money on that? No. Where from where? You have to sell.
It's Williams.
For what? Nigga, Dave Chappelle gets $40 million to an hour stand-up. So how does Diddy, a 6-part series, get $5 million? So we got $5 million. Somebody wrote it. That's pretty money. See, come on. You think it like the corner boy now. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm only putting that was not the prize. Talking about drug dealers. That's how they He's not listen to me. I never understood 50 Cent. He's always seemed like a victim to me. Like, you got shot 5 times. Well, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the nigga that shot you. This nigga is wild. This nigga. No wonder you online. I don't want to talk to you. Who's the nigga that shot? You don't want this nigga that survives the blood. You know what I mean? Back. You got all the screams I got that. They didn't rather make to the top of the food chain and become one of the famous niggas of all time in rap. They didn't do that. They just got shot.
Offense on the field to take over.
Furnished pivot room with utilities and Wi-Fi for less than $150 a week with pad slip.
Players are down the right side.
We already have more than 8,000 dedicated members.
Big play.
So you know mad famous niggas that got shot and not mad famous. That's what I'm saying. Some niggas just but maybe he's famous to a certain, you know.
This quarterback understands that.
I don't know. I know how was that going to die?
Receiver battles comes down to the big
They didn't get shot.
It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
He finally big game moves the ball.
This out, the box out. It was down. They went diamond in 03. I mean, they got a couple of
Look at this, Chris. After
We
that
got like
big
2
gain in the first half, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Together, that was diamond. Y'all, the spokesman, man. Another edition of Urban Politics TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Hey, come tap me in the back outside with FaceTime 6 once again. Get my flip on time. Friday night vibes, just kicking back, relaxing. But I had to pull over in the cut and let everybody know the latest up. It's 50 Cent, Phase All Love. seeming like it's up. And I had the links in the description where y'all can watch that clip in the beginning in full, and where Faisal Love made an appearance on Bad Fuel with Esso and Heineken, and they started talking about film production, and I knew that 50 Cent was going to come with a response, not to mention Faisal already took shots at them and said GD and stood for gay this whole time, but then he went on there and said this. 50 Cent said, man, this fool ain't had a good ball in 31 years. You know he effed up. He in the interview wearing the TV, LOL, 50 Cent action. Then he put up the picture of Big Worm and saying, what the F you think? You Big Worm in real life? Pull up on you. See how that goes. You was acting. You did hear them say cut. And what 50 Cent is getting at, when he got to mention him getting shot, that takes it to a whole new level when he say, hey, I want to hear from the shooter. He got shot 5 times. I seen a lot of people go through that. He said, hey, I want to talk to the shooter and stuff. Basically, making 50 Cent for being shot, taking that angle in the game. But I got to keep it all the way 1,000. Feel like you feel about 50 Cent, have any opinion, whatever you want to say about him, say about him. Well, we know what 50 Cent do on this internet. He goes at people consistently. So when somebody go at him, it's whatever hype they feeling or whatever. But Faisal Love, I got to keep it 1,000. Like when you go at somebody, bro, you lose credibility when you try to discredit the facts in an argument. And that's what Faisal Love did here. No matter what, 50 Cent bought a studio, however you feel about it. 50 Cent been working in film for 20 plus years now. 50 Cent had Get Rich or Die Trying, the movie, right after the album came out, basically, within that same year. Had a lit movie and a lit soundtrack. He did a lot of acting roles. If the man want to try to move in the film and production, you can go in, you can make fun of it, but you're not going to make me think he's making a bad move, it's worthless, or anything of that. Even if it don't work out, and even if he's just using it for attention, I'm for anybody in this game trying to take it to a lane, and hey, I'm trying to boss up. I've been working on these other fields. I've been going to stars working. I just shot movies. Why not try to own something? If these people want to rent out our studio, they'll rent it out. If not, oh well, whatever the goal is. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe 50 Cent knows something I don't know. But that's that. Then also, I'll say this. Yeah, 50 Cent got shot multiple times. That sold the album. That was something that was marketed as well. But at the end of the day, the music was quality on Get Rich or Die Trying. Music hit. The song is a classic. I mean, the album is a classic. So no matter whether he got shot or not, if that helped sell the product, they were able to deliver on something that is one of the best rap albums of all time, in my opinion. No matter how you feel about 50 Cent, I ain't finna go over here and try to discredit what somebody that created and put out there because I have a personal issue with them or I don't like them. I gotta say, hey, nah, you can say how you feel. You entitled to your opinion. But I gotta call it like, nah, this ain't that. And when I hear Faisal Love speak now, I always think about what he said about other comedians and downplaying the new era of comedy as he did in this interview as well. As in, he always brings up his residuals from old movie. And niggas like, well, it's the new era, bro. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm like, bro, however they can get it rolling, they gotta get it rolling. This ain't the old days. They not even producing movies how they used to no more. The people don't go to the movies how they used to no more. Everything is digital. So in this era, you got transition. The Country Waynes and the other guys he just spoke on, who the main names on the internet, Drewskis and all these other dudes, they have found the way to be entertainers. Can all of them do stand-up? Nah. And you don't have to respect that they can't do stand-up, but you can't knock their hustle, and you can't knock that they making people laugh, and they owning their own products, paying for their own stand-ups. He did that with Ryan, all the other guys in comedy. So Faisal Love, he just popping it sometime, and it's gonna always come off as some hate to me, and him not transitioning to the game now with bars and trying to be owners and trying to build something and get their own product, their own studios. I'ma always respect it. Even if you fail at it, I'ma tell you get up and try again. What that boy Mozzie say, sacrifice it all when I'm trying to win. The East don't go and play, and I'm going to try again. When up top, I made my boss move. I'm about to say that when I get up out of here, bro. Sacrifice it all when I'm trying to win. East don't go and play, and I'm going to try again. We're going to see what happens, though. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. Make sure y'all tap into that Patreon as well. Urban Politics TV. On the website and on the app, it's a new live stream and a new video talking topics on the Super Bowl and how I feel about it.
Get it, talk all that. Even though you clear your throat, it don't take you to clear your throat all the way.
Motion now from the tight end.
I'm gonna frown up here anytime you do that. I know it don't take all that.
And his crew.
Takes the handoff. It's Frazier.
Serial woman.
After a 6-yard gain.
Trouble Buddies is a serial woman.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains. And
was talking about how he sat. They said the girl said he sat on my stomach and made me have a miscarriage. You know what he said? I didn't sit. I sat on top of her titties or something. See, I sat on where her breast was. That's where I was sitting.
Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes for the offense. Step up,
you ain't talking crazy about me, homie.
From the tight end.
I know you ain't talking crazy about me, homie. I mean, most of the time, all you guys who say what you say, I don't care what you say online. I expect what you talk about. Yeah, they know what I'm talking about. Somebody buddies.
And that's a nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget,
I'll be actually online. Online,
he just seems to have a nose for that first down.
Man to man, I know.
Runs like this, and he's going to be
getting into a rhythm for sure. Serial woman beat. Everybody do the homework on Fruit Buttons and all the women that have accused him of actually beating them up. You and him talk about that since y'all need subject matter. Because y'all admit y'all watch me. I don't watch y'all.
Strap. You got the right to hit her back.
That's what I'd like to say. No, man, come with it. Come with it on the real.
Fight. I don't never mind.
They ain't gonna respond to it because they know I know we switch it. He know I know. I've been saying that's backdoory over there. I've been saying that's backdoory over there.
If they backdoory, they frame to sit on the White Couch.
That's right.
Shout out to you your siblings out there, man. While I'm on the topic of losers, I went home the other day and saw that Corey Holcomb still had my name in his mouth. I'm really so confused about that for the conversation. Caught up there late. Corey Holcomb, you don't fight well enough to do this with me.
And the running back takes the handoff.
Like, we have video where you're not smart enough, strong enough, big enough, fast enough to do none of this you're talking about. We saw you go hands on. He asked you to walk outside. My name was stationary. Please keep my name out of your mouth and don't take anything I'm saying as like a threat to you. I plan on doing none of this. Actually, if I saw you in the same airspace, I would take it as a threat to me, a threat from God, a threat from life that we even in the same circumference, nigga. Corey Holcomb, your fall from disgrace has been one and should be studied, from kind of funny to kind of bummy to I'm just a dummy. You open it, screaming. You look a sandwich away from well-fed, dusty, dog-faced looking monkey. Boy, Corey Holcomb, I can't believe that you want to engage in this way like that. Honestly, this whole it is just lonely. The co-host look bad. Not the woman, I'm not talking about her. Everything over there look bad. I know you down bad because you on a Costco table podding in front of a fake plant that appears to be dying. You failed at fatherhood. You hate yourself. You hate your daughter. Your daughter hates you. You failed at fatherhood, finances. You failed at funny. Your pod sucks. You failed at fodder. You just a failure all around the board. And don't forget the original point. You don't fight well enough to do none of this with nobody. So, praise up to Corey Holcomb. You're not going to go back and forth in exchange because I just don't feel the need to do that with you. I would be shocked.
Still had a voice.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff
Should
team
have
good
let him
either
lead
way.
the Corey. Corey in no shape up, a dusty derby.
Bringing it out.
Corey,
It's Adams.
his thing was like ran the school.
Ball spotted at the 17.
Ran the
Better off just
Corey
taking a knee.
over there looking
Looks
like
like a
a
player was
store
down
runner for a
injured at that
backbiker
last
game.
play. We'll
Corey
take a
looked
timeout
like
while they
he
check it
covered
out.
in just warts and scabs. Corey looked ashy yet damp. Like he's like there's no reason why he shouldn't have the time for a back and forth with nobody right this second. It looks bad. It looks bad. It looks bad over there. That's before he started really doing his gigs because that video that came out. So prayers up to you, my brother. You're gonna need it. What else we got? Whether you're a pro or want pro quality, Harbor Freight understands your job depends on reliable tools. That's why we're committed to offering professional freight tools to rival top competitors.
Go. If we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, it just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
Sure you
I
spell
know that's
the
your
ticket
favorite.
at all
See if we can
times,
get to
man.
that third
And
series
come
of these
take me
overtimes.
and
I
Joe
love extra
Butt.
football, so I'm
Corey
looking forward
Hope
to this. Let's
got
see
to
who's
do a
going to win.
little online back once again. You know how the game goes. Respect Corey Hope this month, Tuesday night on his 5150 show. And I have links in the description. You can watch the clips and get it in full and from Corey Hope 5150 show. This past Tuesday, where I did see that get clipped up and spread around all over Twitter and different places today, but I didn't get a chance to really get to it. I was like, it's cool. Don't respond. I might say something about it like that. It went all the way up yesterday, and Joe Butt came in and just went all the way up. And I have links in the description. Watch that in full and on episode 901 of the Joe Butt podcast from Lucha Silver. And it's crazy because they are talking about Florida's sister, they call it Florida online, as it's crazy. 901 Memphis area code. That's what they were. I'm not saying they really it's crazy. It's what most fans will get it. Bill on episode 901. You think the time this is why. See what she got going on online. This is right here. I ain't gonna lie. Joe got a good deal. He looked like he run errands for a Black Mike today. That was a good joke. I can expect Corey Hope to go come back with what he got to say on Tuesday as well. And this is coming off of the conversation of everything happening with Corey Hope online. Jordan gave critiques over the anti-day stuff, and then also everything else going on with Corey Hope hitting the internet everywhere with video being dropped by TMZ. He's into lane, big faces doing things, and turns all the way up right there. So he feel like, well, hey, Joe, you have some of these applications on you as well. You see it on throughout the year. Me out, company to my name on this. We heard you do the same, you've done this same thing to them. So they just going back and forth right now. This is what I would expect. I would expect Corey Hope to say this because of him and Joe Budden already having their little kind of rip-rap thing, a little back and forth with the fans. So at this point, it's just going to turn into we're going to get their stuff off the boat. And I just say this to Corey Hope, is a little bit different. It ain't cool with me to like, I'm not co-signing saying it's cool with me beating no women, and nobody ain't never co-signing beating no women under no way, shape, form, or fashion. I just say this right here, him with Corey Hope, this situation is different because he is on camera, and it got put out to TMZ. It's everywhere. He's saying he's gigs behind. He's been talking about that on his show for a while. Corey Hope is. He continues to come back himself. He don't be caring about that at all. And that's his choice. You want to watch it, support it. Don't. That's that when it comes to that type of situation. You'll get to it into a day, and then comes out. He's playing. He's going to give them big, takes on.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed, we've seen his physicality, he's breaking tackles. Boy, just absolute dream scenarios, you said.
You did. Not to mention you're actually a talk show, podcast, same thing that he did in the realm of podcast, talk show, whatever. He's like, well, hey, if you go up to that, and I go to the talk show with things and make fun of that what you got. And he goes to the different verbiage, different click on his tap into it. So Dope really got his stuff off. Let's see if Corey Holcomb got the state next. Hey, I've been doing it. Just keep it all in the table. Corey Holcomb is like, I think I'm like all in the 60s. It ain't no more. They got to get no small with it. They just go pop. They'll go pop it. They go pop it. I'll just sit back and watch it. Take away our thing. Hey, we got more coverage. Other politicians TV. Tap into that Patreon as well. Patreon.com/Bird Politicians TV. We got some long screens on things I couldn't get to on the channel. I got most stuff dropping. Make sure y'all stay with the people. May have to love you.